Alright folks, welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy X. I'm the Mysterious JG. In our last video, we defeated the optional boss, Lord Ochu, who, like, you can keep him alive, you can be ready to go fight Sin and save the world forever. Until the sequel, at least. And Lord Ochu can still be hanging around in these woods if you want. You do not have to fight him at all. Optional boss. And as I mentioned last time, some people like to use him, they like to use the bribe skill on him because you can get a lot of remedies really cheap that way. But I did not choose to do that. We took him out, and now we're ready to move on with our adventure. And immediately run into a battle that we didn't particularly want. Ouch. There we go. Burn! I knew there was, like, special stuff that they weren't saying.
Let's give them all we got.
I guess they were waiting until this point in the game? Well, now I need to use all of my skills. Except for Flee, of course. Because that will end the battle.
Stay down. It's over.
Well, you just won the battle earlier than I meant to. Hey, that's somebody. Yeah, and you see that generally you want to make everybody do something in every battle so that they all level up, but. And we don't have enough ability spheres. We need to find a monster that drops them, because I didn't bother to get the extract ability skill. Let's explain that real quickly. Here's a skill that says extract power. Here's a skill that says dark attack. Never mind, that's not the one I want. Extract ability. Extract mana. If you use this skill on an enemy, you just use regular physical attack, but at the end of battle, instead of dropping whatever kind of item it normally drops, it will drop an ability sphere. So, most enemies will drop power sphere, speed sphere, HP sphere, whatever. Some of them drop ability spheres. You can use this to influence what kind you get. As a general rule, if you're fighting a lot of enemies, you're going to get a lot of everything, so I haven't really found these to be that useful. Certainly not essential. But if there's one that's worth having, it would definitely be ability, because fewer things drop ability spheres than anything else.
Hey! After the tournament, you should join the Crusaders.
Hey! No frickin' way!
Hey!
Do your best, kid. Waka's counting on you.
Hey!
Do your best,
Elixir.
kid.
Not bad. I wonder if there's treasure anywhere in these woods. There's definitely people, and there's definitely monsters. Hey, we got ambushed. Damn, they're really putting a beating on Lulu. Thunder Lizard.
A good jolt.
Hey, see? James Bond style pun. Good stuff.
I'm ready.
I'm ready for some football.
Aid us.
Or aid Lulu at least. I don't know why I'm making. I mean, he's not gonna have any kind of dialogue, obviously. I didn't say they were good quotes, I just said that there were quotes when they used their skills. Hey, where do you think you're going, buddy? You haven't given me an item yet. Yeah, we need ability spheres. I can't move. There's now a couple of characters I can't move until I get ability spheres, because they have abilities that they will not get if I move them before they get around to using an ability sphere. We Crusaders are training for the upcoming thingy. Hey, we got a remedy, and we're following the trail like she said. Although I believe we were meant to talk to her, after approaching from the opposite direction. Monster, stay away.
Shield us from fiery fury.
The Noble Blaze spell, not that it will be useful here, protects us from fire damage. So there you go.
Anyone thirsty?
Anywhere in the world?
I could take care of those alone, huh? It's over.
Apparently he can. I was hoping Titus would get a chance to do something.
I'm on a roll.
Sir Bender Bending Rodriguez. Nothing can stop him. Okay. Can't move him any further than this. Well, I could move him one slot further than this and he could still get that ability. Ooh. Now the irony is that Kamari is at extractability, but can't get it because we don't have any ability spheres. Alright, so we're about to head back to the beginning of this maze, and that's alright. There might be treasure in here we're missing, but I don't... This is not a game that generally has treasure that's just like going to completely transform your game hanging around in treasure chests. Occasionally, though. I think I've seen what she says. Burn, care for a jolt, freeze, thirsty. Yeah, so we've seen all of that crap. And yes, if I haven't commented on it yet, she has, like, animated dolls that attack for her.
Just thought I'd give it a try.
Hey, that one's not ours, remember?
This game doesn't trust you to be able to play with any kind of strategy, so it gives you specific enemies to be defeated by specific characters. So I guess you could go for No Frost.
Shield us from frigid blight.
Are you calling me frigid, Yuna? Says Lulu, who was the one I was pretending was talking there. And Titus will come out and...
Make way!
I happen to know there's a boss coming up. So I'm going to save his overdrive. Normally when you're playing as Titus you want to throw out overdrives as often as possible. But in my off-screen where I've been grinding is where that's going to matter, not here. So here I'll just save the overdrive for the boss. And Lulu gets a level. You might be wondering why I'm bothering to go in and mess with the sphere grid if I've off-screened and given everyone good stats. And the answer is that if you don't use the sphere grid at all, your characters just suck. I won't be able to fight my way to that point in the game unless we, you know, do something with the sphere grid. Now that said, mana ×2. Is that oh, it's just a mana sphere? Like the ones that activate nodes that don't even create nodes? What a crappy treasure. I mean, that's the kind of crap you get for defeating, like, one lizard. If you hit it with an overdrive, or finish it up, overkill, you might get 2 magical thingies. Let's use the Suna just for the hell of it.
Light shines strong, our woe be gone.
She's trying to remove the idiot status from Titus, but it didn't work. Yes, overkill, because as we all know, the opposite of lightning is water. Wow, I think it's almost dead. It'd be even easier than usual for Waka to overkill it. Booyah! And he didn't overkill it. Oh well. Yeah, we might not be able to level up any further if none of the enemies around this area drop ability spheres. We might get kind of stuck here. Waka can't move any further than that. Lulu can... well, she doesn't have any movement points, otherwise she could still move. Yuna can't move any further than this. Okay, so we're... other than Titus being able to move one more, and Lulu I think is good, nobody else can really advance on the sphere grid until we start getting some ability spheres. It's odd. Doesn't usually happen, but there will be little spots like this in the game where this can be a problem, which is I guess why extractability can be useful.
No problem.
Maybe this thing will drop what we need. Oh. Ouch.
All right.
Okay. Whatever. It's a plant. Just walk around it.
Back on the field.
Even though JG meant to select Titus.
Nothing to fear, the hero's here!
And Lulu's like rolling her eyes so hard that they pop right out of her head.
You're not too bad.
You ain't seen nothing yet!
And then he moons her. Ability sphere? No, mana sphere. Damn it. That was my best hope. So those things are actually kind of tough. Usually the most difficult to defeat enemy in a given area tends to be the one that drops ability spheres. Now, she will only be able to move about 2 more spots before she's stuck, because she won't be able to get the focus skill without an ability sphere. So yeah, we're actually a little bit stuck here now. On our way, sir. Good day, Guardians. Many fiends have incited an area to attack my sin. Please be careful. High potion, thank you. Thank you for that. That's nice. Ability sphere, oddly enough, would have been better. Usually consumables are about the best treasure you're going to get from these folks.
You guys are toast!
Just shut up, Titus. Every so often you'll get like a,
Let us Guardians handle the likes of these.
look, I'm just trying to get a turn in so I can get experience.
You'd best stop that. Waka's in charge of flyers, remember?
He'll kick your ass if you keep fucking with the flyers. He will kick your ass, oh yeah. Oh great, now he is poisoned. She does need to use Asuna. Whatever I said before about whoa, it's still in effect.
Take that.
Huzzah! And then he starts thrusting. Thank you, Waka. That's what we needed to see. You thrusting. Okay, yep. Can't do anything with that right now. Got a Lux Sphere. Lux Spheres are interesting. If I'm going to favor anybody openly in this LP, it's going to be Yuna. So, since I'm going to be loading state anyway, I might as well throw down a Lux Sphere and show you what it does. Lux Sphere turns a node into Luck plus 4. Here's the problem. Still can't activate it. You need something called a Fortune Sphere to activate a Lux Sphere. Lux Spheres create luck nodes. Fortune Spheres activate them. My experience is Fortune Spheres are harder to find than Lux Spheres. Very annoying. However, from what I've read, in order to defeat the, like, optional super bosses, like the very toughest boss in the game, excuse me while I have a quick drink here, you need to have a luck score of 255 to even hit it. That's when you're getting into the game just trying to be ridiculously difficult to please die-hard fans, but it's not something a normal game, a normal playthrough of the game would involve you getting 255 luck and defeating the thing, but so it's out there for those who want to do it. And Lulu's not in the party to say, "Leave that thing alone, bitch." But Waka could have said, Yuna, leave that thing alone, yeah?
Newbie here!
Sorry.
that was
Leave
nice.
that one to Luke.
Why didn't you tell Yuna that? Shut up. I don't give Yuna orders. She's our boss.
Now what?
Oh, I have to defeat this thing? You guys are too lazy, huh? And we continue to get sphere points we can't use. And the thing is that, not to give too much away, but there's a stretch of the game coming where we are going to go for quite a while without fighting random monsters. When we get to Luca and the sports tournament that the plot has told us about, we've got a lot of plot stuff and a lot of gameplay. I mean, there's gameplay involved. It's a fun section of the game, but it's not going to involve a ton of fighting enemies. So I think we've got a good ways to go before we're going to be able to level up at all. Now this path here, that's taking us onto Orin's path. So I think if we want to stick with Titus getting skills that are like Titus skills, we need to go this way, and then over here, and this way. No, that's one of Riku's. Yeah, alright, so Titus's path is kind of convoluted, but I can see what it is, and it does involve us going up this way next. But he can't move any further, or he won't get that thing. Now, I could make him head over this way, and get these things, and then go back to it. It's like a little side thing on his main path. Anyway, can't bring myself to care what's on this to the south there. I think it just hooks around and goes west again and brings us back towards where Lord Ochu was. This is actually a relatively dangerous enemy encounter for this part of the game. Now, if anyone's wondering why I'm not using Valefor more often, because there might be somebody watching this who isn't already familiar with the game. Valefor levels up as Yuna levels up, and Yuna levels up by basically acting in combat. That includes summoning. If were she to summon Valefor, she would be guaranteed to get some experience out of a victory here. But she'll get the same experience if she runs up to that thing, whacks it once, and goes, huh! And then lets her, guardians finish it off, as she would for summoning Valefor to do some serious damage. Which means that generally, summoning stuff in a battle where you don't need heavy-duty firepower is just making things take longer. So I don't do it. Oh man, I had a perfect run of dodging those for a while. Doesn't matter, we're about to hit another safe sphere, I believe.
You like that?
Bitch! Alright, well I'm just gonna ignore the sphere grid for a while. I did not anticipate it taking us this long to get through that stretch of game.
These stone steps have a history, Yep. Lord O'Holland trained here at his peak.
The peak's at the top of the steps. Stop trusting like that while you laugh.
A race, huh? You can beat me?
Letty, like waiting for people to cheer. That's adorable. They're all gonna crush her, of course.
Huh? Hey!
I'm still trying to react to this. I don't know what I should do. Well, hell, I can catch him. I'm a speed character. I can still catch him at this point. What you gotta say, big man? Hey, big man, can I have $1? I ain't got nothing for you, daddy. Oh.
Kids.
What's wrong with these kids today? Kids. No. Alright. Save as our game here. I need to think about getting another save slot going in case of tragedy. Oh, look, it's a scary demon thing. And there's like glowing blue underneath the stairs here. I don't know what that's about.
Everyone, quick! Sinspawn!
Get Yuna up here so she'll be in danger. Oh wait, Yuna's already up there. Never mind. That's why he's actually rushing them. He just kind of left Yuna behind so that he could yell for them. Alright, so I guess we'll take out this boss before we call it a video. Now, he's got an overdrive. Huh. Vulnerable to magic. Absorb its magical attacks against Yuna. And absorbs magical attacks against Yuna. Well, let's just go ahead and use his overdrive. I don't think we... We'll use it against this thing, and it'll probably be wasted, but... Just curious. It looks pretty armor-plated to me. Hey! 1,000 damage! That's pretty good. If it was supposed to be armor-plated, it doesn't look like the armor worked against my overdrive. Oh... Mari's already out, which is why I can't switch to him. Let's see if this thing can be hit with dark. It's immune. There's a big glob of venom for you there, Kamari. I doubt we can get anything. Tentacle absorbs magic. Oh, so I can't even scan it? Well, that sucks. Alright, let's get Yuna out here to heal Kamari of his poison. I kinda hate the boss physics for this game. I don't know why. Alright, so we gotta get rid of the tentacles before we can even scan the stupid thing. Although just beating on it physically seemed to have worked pretty well, I thought. Can Lulu use magic directly on these tentacles? Apparently, water works well on them. It says plus water. I don't know what's going on with this. Alright, so we gotta kill the tentacles, it seems like. So there's one of them down. And you can suck life out of tentacles, because otherwise the tentacles are gonna suck life out of you. Staccato. There's a Paul Simon song lyric about staccato, and I can't remember it. It's a shame. Staccato something firing in slow motion and something. Yeah. Well, now before you die, scan the damn thing. Its shell deflects physical attacks well, although we cracked it on the first try, probably because Overdrive was immune to whatever its like special anti-physical attack defense was. Tentacle absorbs magic attacks, defeat tentacles first, then force it from its shell with fire magic. Absorbs water-based attacks. Yeah, I imagine we were supposed to defeat the tentacles before we even got that thing out of its shell, but... Oh, plus means it absorbs, so I wouldn't have wanted to use the water against those things after all. Tentacles absorb magical attacks. Okay, it's immune to... Well, immune to pretty much everything that we've got at our disposal. Because all we've got is darkness, really. Oh, sorry. Let's get Yuna out here to get rid of some poison. He wasn't poisoned. Oh, that was just me being stupid. Alright. Well, it's out now, so there's, I guess, physical attacks will work on it now, but in my computer it still wants to go to sleep. She will probably die if she uses an attack at this point, so... I didn't realize it was Yuna's turn. I thought it was Wakka's turn for some reason. I should not have made Yuna do a physical attack on a boss. Ow! What the hell, man? He's doing a lot more damage than Wakka for some reason. Yeah, Lulu really ought to be finishing this thing off, but because I goofed up the timing of the turns, it would be a pain in the ass to get Yuna to heal her before she could take a turn, so forget it. We'll just win this way. It's all good, babe. So, why is this thing here anyway? It's Sinspawn. We've gone farther inland and we found a Sinspawn boss.
Yeesh.
Before anyone makes fun of him, he did most of the work.
Sorry about that. Hope to break you in a little slower.
Being a guardian's tiring.
You handle yourself pretty well. You got talent.
Hey.
Blah.
So, what are these Sinspawn anyway?
Fiends. They fall from Sin's body and are left behind in its wake.
It's Finnegan's
Leave him
weak.
alone and Sin comes back for him. You gotta be quick.
That moment when Wakka told me I had talent in battle.
I thought of
I
Winnie
think
Cooper.
that was when I started seriously considering becoming a guardian.
That, and when I got a really good shot of Yuna's butt as she walked away, and I remembered she wanted me to be a guardian, and I got to thinking, is guardian a euphemism? Are we talking like Kevin Costner and The Bodyguard kind of guardian? Because I could go for that. Then Lulu smacked me because she could somehow sense what I was thinking. Anyway, folks, I guess we'll call it a video here. Sorry we didn't get more done in that video. When we come back, though, it's going to be, well, it's going to be plot central, actually. So, but we're on our way to the temple. We're very close, which should mean what's rapidly going to become your favorite part of these videos, which is the Cloister of Trials. Yeah, you can tell I'm excited. So we'll get into that when we come back, folks. Thanks a lot for watching. I'll see you then.